Hi guys, if you're watching this, congratulations. It means that you are all caught up on your work, and thank you so much. So we are going to go into Schoology week 6, okay? And we're going to do, if you owe me work, you're going to click here and work on that. For 7th grade, if you do not owe me this, anything, and 6th grade will have a folder like a link like this, and so will 8th grade. So if you owe me work, please click on that and work on that instead of this. Okay, so we have our lesson 3.1 Google Sheets, and we're going to open it right here. It's going to pop up down at the bottom, and we're going to click open, and it is going to give us our directions. Now we are going to pull that out to a separate tab for right now. And then make it smaller, and we need a new Google Sheet. So we need a new Google Sheet. Okay, and we're just going to make this smaller so that we can have our directions right here with us. Okay, so that we can follow the directions while we're creating our sheet. So we are going to name this lesson 3.1 Master Field Trip List. Okay, and we are going to scroll down to see what our first direction is. Okay, and if you notice, there are pictures here. So Google Sheets is made up of columns. This is a column and rows. Okay, so if I say A1, I mean this. If I say B4, I mean this. If I say A3 to C6, I mean this. So to select, you go into the middle of your cells and select like that. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so we named it. Okay, we are now going to, in cell A1, type master field trip list. I'm right here, type master field trip list and hit enter. So we're going to type in master field trip list and hit enter. Okay, now continue to enter the data as shown in figure 3A. So we're going to scroll down and we're going to find figure 3A, 3.1A. So we're going to keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, this is 3.1A, so we are going to type this. Now, if you notice A is wider, to make that, you're going to put your cursor right here, left click and pull till it's as wide as that column. Okay, we're going to go to A3 and we're going to type the word event. Up, and it is not in all caps. Okay, and we are going to, we can squish this a little bit so I can just type that very first column. I'm going to try and move this over here. That's about far as it's going to let me move it, I think. Okay, we're going to type event, and we're going to type location. Okay, and then we're going to type apple picking. And we're just going to go ahead and type down corn maze, just because I don't have enough screen. 19th century textiles. Down. A Christmas Carol. Down. Recycling exhibit sounds like so much fun. I think I would like this one though. Vanderbilt Mansion Tour. I would definitely like a Taste of Italy tour. Okay, now we're going to type in our locations. Okay, if you don't type as fast as me, it's okay. Just slow the video down and or you could look at the paper. Okay, either way. Okay, and you guys have this. You have these directions here, so you can So I'm going to make this a little bit wider because it needs to be a little bit wider for that. Okay, and my location is, I'm going to type Anderson's Apple Orchard. Okay, I'm going to type Roy Carpenter's Farm. Okay. And I have actually been to the Vanderbilt Mansion before. It's beautiful. It's kind of amazing that people actually live like that. Again, the directions are in your folder. Okay, so we're going to pull this out like this to make them as wide as the thing. And then we're going to go back up and read our next direction. So we were at direction 6, type, or 7, type data exactly as shown in 3.8. Okay. And it says to some of the information will not be visible to, so we resize the column. Okay, by pulling it out. Okay, now we're going to insert a column. So we're going to click on the letter A. Okay, we're going to insert a column. We're going to click on the letter A. Click on the letter A, and we are going to go to Insert, and we're going to go to column to the left. Insert column to the left. Okay, and it's going to put a column right there for us. Okay, again, I went to Insert column left. Okay, and now I'm going to type the word month right here. I'm going to type September right here in A4, and I'm going to type October right here. Okay, now I'm going to select, so I want to be in the center of my cells, select, pull down, okay, just these two, nothing extra, just these two. And again, to select, I was in the center and I pulled down. Now I want to go over to the bottom right hand corner and I want a skinny cross. So over here, I'm selecting it, whatever your mouse looks like, I'm selecting, but I'm in the middle. Okay, here I'm going to left click and oops, I didn't mean to go down that far. I'm a little mouse crazy there. Okay, there we go. I'm going to select right there, and it's going to fill in all of those months for me. So it just saved me a whole bunch of typing. Okay, now it says that I want to bold my title master field trip list. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to click on my 3 little dots, and I'm going to click on bold, and I want to make it size 14. So I'm going to go to the size, which is right here, 10, and make it 14. Okay. Okay, I'm going to center align cell B1. I'm going to center it. So I'm going to click here. Okay. And I'm going to, if you don't have your 3 dots, have them open. You're going to click here and click here to center. It's not really going to make a whole lot of difference, but it does make a little bit of a difference. Okay, then it says it wants you to undo and redo. We're not going to do that, but just to know if you make a mistake, you can undo and redo right here. Okay. Okay. Resize column B so that everything fits within the cell. We already did that. Okay, and it says proofread your spreadsheet, and now we're going to submit it. Okay, so we're not going to share it or anything else. You're just going to submit it into Schoology. So here is your, this is what your completed document looks like. Okay. Again, if you have any questions, you can always message me in Schoology. You are going to turn this in Schoology, and I hope you have a great week. Thank you so much.